Welcome. Is the Bible in its over 150 versions responsible for the propagation of imperial destruction of cultures and mentally colonizing billions? Is the cultural destruction continuing now under the so-called black preachers and ministries? How is it being orchestrated? To help us answer these questions, we have invited priest Dr. Obutuko Ikpe, who is the Okipasong of Asan Boho AMA founder. Ikpasong is the name for the spirituality metaphysics order of the BIS, Bantu Indigenous Spirituality of the Ibibio extraction in West Africa. Priest of the land. This is Asan Boho Ikpasong life knowledge. He has crafted a fantastic and awesome book, From Religion of Fear to Soul Confidence. You can get this book and read this book from Amazon. It is the best one to read when you are dealing with these intricate topics. From Religions of Fear, Priest Oku's book is the best as it is comprehensive and it deals with fear. It is a book every Muntu on earth ought to read and study. If you are a Muntu and you are a Christian, an atheist, a Muslim, or following any of these non-Bantu religions, you may be living in an illusion. Where is the proof about that? It's in this book. How can you prove it? It's in this book. We are going to offer some of the proofs that Priest Obutuko Ikpe gives us. And this book is a masterpiece and is highly recommended. It is a sharp instrument that clears and cuts away all the traps and the slings and the strings that have been used to bind you to a religion that is not connected whatsoever with your and our life. With evidence, with facts, and well-crafted logic, at the first time when you read it, will disturb and remove a lot of pre-learned wrong principles and stiffen and strengthen those principles that build self-confidence. But you have to know that religions are highly charged, subtle, and contagious. Read it today from Amazon. This is the link that you can use to go to Amazon. Let us now go into the details about this. We have been pushed into an approach to religious life that is devoid of the scientific manifestation of life itself. That's what the priest says. That's what's in the book. This is responsible for the life degeneracy experienced in many lives. Mental debasement is telling on total reliance on government and donor agencies with prayers of endless hope for miracles. Too much prayer and less thinking and working produce poverty. So we are told that we shouldn't worry. God is never blind to your tears, never deaf to your prayers, and never silent to your pains. He sees, he hears, and he will deliver. Other people going into the new year are already fasting. And that is the proof that whoever thinks that this is the new year is a Catholic. Whoever is fasting and praying and getting happy, joy and pleasure that they have entered 2020, they are proving once again that they are following Christianity, and Christianity is a baby that was given to the world by the Roman Catholic Church. Every Christian is a Catholic. The proof has already been given. So which God are we praying to? Is it the same God who enslaved and colonized us? Is he different now? So what's going on? You need to read this book. And why should you read this book anyway? The knowledge in this book and in its subsequent volumes that are coming will help identify and help you know your creator personally. Know of your family, your lineage, your tribe, and work with you to attain your salvation. And salvation is harmonious spiritual earthly life. From fear religions, the message is you have incredible power to heal the world, to make it a better place for you, for me, and for the entire human race. Only fear is holding you back, and the religion is blocking that power which is in you. Ancient African Bantus knew the Creator and were free from oppressive yet subtle spirit of fear broadcast by book-based religions. They had impregnable mental confidence. They had systems that naturally produced many favorable results and errors easily corrected. Today, the story has changed. New religions have shackled and limited billions of Bantus all over the earth. This book will allow you to unleash your spirit, which is currently under immense religious manipulation, if you do not use the impregnable ancient systems revealed in this book. Many chapters here, over 33 chapters, about 291 pages. You have to get and read this book because it is rich and it is a mine of power. Fear is our greatest killer. It deals with the origins of our fear and the causes of fear, a state of uncertainty in life created by fear. It is the stage in life when life is experienced as a microcosm in a macrocosmic universe. Man's life is a drop in the ocean of life of the universe. The early life, as far as history has revealed, was a mixture of wonder and fear. Man is bound to fear because of the contending forces that are checkmating his greatest desire to rule his fellow men and manage the environment. So these are the things that are dealt with. We need to understand that book-based religions shackle us. Mental slavery is the ban of harmonious spiritual and earthly life, which is salvation to millions. Subtle fear coming from religions that induces panic, uneasiness, ceaseless worry, and health issues makes us slaves to whoever is commanding the way out. So you need the correct knowledge of the past to organize the future. That's what one of our ancestors taught and lectured in all his life. Mentality. The knowledge in this book, From Religions of Fear to Soul Confidence by priest Dr. Obtuko Ikpe, shows that there is fear that needs to be identified and isolated, and that we have to understand what is salvation, what is being saved. Salvation is harmonious spiritual and earthly life, a state in life attained by a soul that lived according to the general order of divinity, living in harmony with the laws of nature. What is spirituality? Spirituality means the physical, unseen, but experienced life in the current people that we are living. So we need education, which is a continuous process, since each person affirms that there is no limit to human brain and capacity to conceive ideas of the mysteries of creation. Not natural, not prayer only, or fasting, or any religious activities, but using our brains to think, to get education, to get correct and right information. So the best explanation on the symbols and idols where confusion was poured by book-based religions that dominates us and clearly is given is that dominating religions have taught black people to throw away their artifacts, their religion and culture, saying that these are idols. It's like telling soldiers to throw away their weapons and accept those issued to them by the enemy. This is impossible. Here is a very interesting quote concerning plowshares and other fakery. Benjamin Franklin is quoted here as saying, "Those who beat their swords into plowshares end up plowing for those who kept their swords." Think about that very seriously. So a correct and proper synchronous religious and spiritual life, you have to depend on your own free, independent analysis of the situation. So Christians have crosses and the Bibles and the images. The Koran has staff of different shape and stars, moon and star symbols, designated holy places, special dressings for special occasions, beards, white garments and stuff like that. And then they come to the Bantus and tell them that they have idols that they have to throw away. Yet from elite Bantus, idols are images of whatever forms made by or chosen by men for reverence, recognition, or acknowledgement and devotion. So this is what has happened. We have been told to throw away our tools. So from this book, worshipping idols is dealt with, and it is indeed 291 pages of explosive and enlightening data, practical information that will show you out of this way, especially if you are still connected to Christianity, Judaism, Hebrewism, Islam, or all these other religions that are non-Bantu religions. What we really need is ancestral vibration. Life in the days of our forefathers was lived through knowledge gained from experience. We keep saying the good old days. Yes, like our 6 societies, post 6 societies, from Kemet to today. Then man was closer to nature then and lived by the dictates of environments. Education was then based on knowledge, natural and unbiased. Ask what informed our forefathers about spiritual life and how they approached it in order to grow in spirituality, which determines who we are. Get wisdom. Invest in correct information. Ask yourself, education and knowledge through experience, which one of these saved our forefathers for the good old days to exist? Which one eliminates fear and instills confidence? Which of it do you need most, or those that have made it from the past? Which do you have? There is a book that we have given you that will pulverize and remove all fear. That is the book by a priest Oak. It will clearly demonstrate in a way beyond many books how we can be a nation again. Here at Marifado also, we have many other recommended books. Check our website www.marifado.com and let us get wisdom and invest in information. Not only information, correct, quality, applicable information. Subscribe to our channel, Community Bureau Ethics, Marifado Development Organization. Visit our website, www.marifado.com. If you have got any issues, any questions, any contribution, if you want to participate in something that is greater and bigger and unifier of all of us, send us an email at join@marifado.com. This is Preacher Rabbi LM Dumizulu saying thank you. Have a good day.